All right, good morning. This is file 204249, People versus Benjamin Damhoff. And Mr. Tholen is here for the people. Ms. Smith for the defendant. And this is the date set for a preliminary examination. Ms. Smith, what does your client wish to do?
Your Honor, the prosecutor's office has offered an attempt absconding on bond, which is the 1-year misdemeanor, and Mr. Damhoff wishes to avail himself of that offer, Your Honor.
Okay. So, Mr. Damhoff, are you able to hear okay?
Yes, I can, Your Honor. Yep.
All right, Mr. Tholen, is that in fact the plea offer? The defendant will be pleading to an attempted abscond, 1-year misdemeanor?
That is all correct, Your Honor.
All right, and most importantly, Mr. Damhoff, is that your understanding of the plea agreement?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anything else been promised to you to get you to plead guilty, or have you been threatened, forced, or coerced in any way to get you to plead guilty?
No, it's not, Your Honor.
Has Ms. Smith answered all your questions to your satisfaction?
Yes, she did.
All right, and you understand that if you were no longer able to afford Ms. Smith's services, the court would appoint an attorney for you at public expense.
I do understand that.
I need to go over your trial rights with you and make sure you understand those before I'm able to accept a plea, so please listen carefully. You have the right to be presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. And you have a right to a jury trial to make that determination. Do you understand all those rights?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
You also have a right to have the witnesses against you appear at a trial to cross-examine those witnesses and present your own evidence and witnesses, and the court would order those witnesses to appear if need be. Do you understand those rights?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
In addition, you have the right to testify at a trial, or if you choose to remain silent, and that silence could not be used against you in any way. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Finally, by pleading guilty, you give up the right to appeal that you would have if you went to trial, and any appeal of your conviction or sentence would be by leave, not by right, meaning it would be up to the appeals court whether to even hear your case. Do you understand that?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
And you understand that if you plead guilty and your plea is accepted, you will not have a trial of any kind, and you'll be giving up all the rights that I just listed.
I do, Your Honor.
All right, then. Let's turn to the complaint. And is it true that on October 9th in Traverse City and Grand Traverse County, you were sentenced by Judge Power to a jail sentence, and you were supposed to turn yourself into jail by 5 p.m. on that day? Is that all true?
Yes, it is, Your Honor.
And is it also true that you didn't turn yourself in?
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. Were you hit by a bus or something like that where you couldn't turn yourself in?
No, I wasn't, Your Honor. To be honest, it started with COVID and all the unknowns, and the reason I continued not to turn myself in is I relapsed, and I just kept going out there. That's the honest truth.
All right. Now, I see you're coming to us from the Montcalm County Jail. Are you there for a stay, or are you being
Yes.
held on a charge? Which is it?
I'm being held on a charge right now.
Oh, okay. All right. So, Ms. Smith, are you satisfied there's a sufficient basis for the plea?
Yes, Your Honor, I am.
Okay, Mr. Tholen?
I am as well, Your Honor.
All right, then to the charge of attempted absconding on bond, how do you plead?
Guilty.
All right, I will accept your plea. I find it's voluntary, accurate, understanding. And let's see, what are the circumstances with Mr. Damhoff's incarceration right now? I'm just wondering, is there any point to scheduling this for sentencing, or is this kind of a foregone conclusion what the court's going to be doing?
Your Honor, I think he perhaps didn't fully understand your question when you asked him what was holding him there. He is actually, I believe, sentenced, and he will be in the Montcalm County Jail until late September. Based on that, the fact that he's already spent, I believe, about 6 months there, I would ask that you would consider sentencing him today and giving him credit for the time he's going to be serving and has already served in the Montcalm County Jail.
Well, what about the sentence that Judge Power handed out on October 9th, 2020? Is he getting credit for that while he's in Montcalm, or how does that all work?
You know, Your Honor, that I'm not certain of. Mr. Smith was actually his attorney on these cases, but Mr. Smith is tied up in another hearing today. So perhaps Mr. Damhoff knows the answer to your question. I'm afraid I do not.
All right.
Yes, I was supposed to be getting time served.
Okay. Well, this is what I don't want to happen. What I don't want to happen is that the defendant doesn't turn himself into jail, and then all we do is give him credit for time served. Now, it may be that my hands are tied and I can't do anything to tack some additional time onto his sentence, but for all those people that do show up to jail when they're supposed to, and Mr. Damhoff blowing it off and deciding to go out and use drugs instead, I think there needs to be a punishment. So, Mr. Tholen, are you able to help out with that at all?
I'm not. I was trying to find, as we started discussing this, what was going on in the circuit court case, and I wasn't seeing it. So I can continue looking. I'm happy to do that if the court is interested in sentencing today, but it may be better to just set this for another time when we can all have the information in front of us.
All right. Well, Mr. Damhoff isn't going anywhere anytime soon, so I think I'll go ahead and set this out. And I would like someone from the prosecutor's office involved in that sentencing. If there is a just remedy that would include some additional punishment, I think that's where I would be going with this. But I have to know what's going on with all the other charges involved. So, all right. So, Ms. Odom, you want to pick a date for sentencing that'll work
Sure.
for Ms. Smith or Mr. Smith, whoever it's going to be?
Let's see here. What about Friday, September 3rd at 9:30?
We will make that work, Your Honor.
All right. And I don't know if you're available, Mr. Tholen, but if you can, again, make sure someone from the prosecutor's office will be there.
Is that September 9th at 1:30? Is that what I heard, or did I hear that wrong?
Yeah.
No, September 3rd
Oh, 3rd.
at 9:30.
3rd at
September
9:30.
3rd at 9:30.
Yeah.
All
Thank
right. Is there anything else we need to take up today, Ms. Smith or Mr. Tholen?
I
Nothing
do
from
not
the
believe
people.
so. Sorry.
Okay. All right. We're all set for today then, and we'll see you back on the 3rd then, Mr. Damhoff.
All righty.
All right.
Thank
and
you, Your
let
Honor.
them know you're all set. Yeah. Thank you, Ms. Smith.
Thank you.
Mr. Tholen.